It's compelling, it's cutthroat, it's chaotic, it's clever, it's controversy and chaos, baby.
Hey everybody, welcome to Controversy and Chaos episode 2. Very excited. Okay, so how's everybody's week been? I know it's Wednesday, but how's your week?
I need a cigarette.
No, for real.
Really?
For real. For real.
Honestly,
You know when
This
you
was the longest.
I told you, I just been feeling like overwhelmed. The holiday has really been like really kicking me, feeling the overwhelming pressure of just preparing and moving around. Me and Mia are really busy this month, like traveling, and I just feel like it's not enough hours in a day. It's not enough help. Like I really wish that I had a quarterback right now. So I think just like the overwhelming pressure of that has been seeping in, and I'm trying to fight back. Taking my vitamin D, even though Teray said that that's not what it's for. I'm trying to smoke my weed when I can, just to stay level. You know, like I don't want to fall into seasonal depression. So yeah, that's what this week has been so far, and it's only fucking Wednesday. But luckily, my flight is tomorrow, so I'm gonna keep it together until tomorrow.
see?
Well, I feel like every day, every week is just one day. I feel like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so many things like going on, but it's really nothing going on at the same time. I just feel like life with a toddler is really toddlering. And I feel like I'm the child and she's the parent some days. So that's really been that.
Now she whipping you into shape.
Whooping this ass. Whipping my ass. I'm like, she's a great kid. No, like she's a really great kid. Can she be considered a kid? Whatever. She's a really good kid, but it's like I wasn't expecting her to go through all these changes and things before too. Like the things that is going on, I'm like, I'm confused. Why are you going by yourself to go sit on the toilet and on the potty? Like,
wasn't it a pamphlet?
What pamphlet? Ain't no pamphlet to this.
We do a pamphlet.
So, yeah, I mean, y'all little brochure, I don't know. So I'm happy that I like have people that I can go to that are more tenured in this mothering thing, but the shit is wild. On top of that, like the calendar for this coming month or this month is crazy. I'm like, why is holiday season like this? I don't know, but overall, I feel like really optimistic and in my bag. Tired, but in my bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, how you feeling?
Right.
Damn. I actually been having a good week.
Girl,
my bad, y'all.
Nobody's clock.
Listen, like taking a break from work like the last 2 weeks has been, I feel like, what I needed. I just be like, I cleaned my house today and I was like, oh wow, I'm not rushing to do nothing. I got some house guests coming, so have to get the guest room prepared so I could deal with their shenanigans.
Because it's just me. It's just me.
Don't you want to be treated like a guest?
Listen, but I just feel like this week, although like it's been a lot of stuff going on, I just feel like this week has actually been good. And I'd be like, dang, weeks like this, I'd be like, oh, if I could just not work. I'd be like, okay, because clearly the job is the problem.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Because I would always be like this.
The job is the problem. And I'm like, fortunately, my job has unlimited PTO. So I be using it. Like I've used over 30 days for 2023 and I'm gonna keep using them. Like I'm not explaining myself. I'm not apologizing. Like I'm putting the request in, nothing else. I'm putting that request in Workday. I'm gonna send out the Outlook invite. Y'all don't need to know what I'm doing. I'm gonna sit on my couch and twiddle my thumbs, but I'm not opening Teams. I don't care.
I'm not
hopping on a call. Don't text me. I do not care. If the shit burns down, hope y'all got out safely, but don't call me because I don't have anything to give. So not having to deal with that stress of that job, not having to manage my manager, not having to manage my staff, I'd be like, damn, I feel great.
I'm really hoping to reach that level. When I'm off and I forget something, I'm quick to be like, oh, let me slack this person. And it's funny, we're planning a maternal health event at work, and my co-lead for the event, we were off on Friday. They gave us like a company holiday, which duh, you should. But I was like, oh yeah, I'll just get this sorted out on Friday. So for our meeting on Monday, because I don't have enough time. I didn't have enough time to do it on Wednesday. So she was like, if you open your laptop on Friday, we're gonna have a problem. So I took my laptop to New Jersey and I did not open it. And I reported that to her on Monday. And she said, I'm really proud of you for not opening your laptop. She was like, there's no salary that will ever pay me enough to open my computer on a day that I'm off work. And so I'm going to carry that energy into 2024 because I was really determined to be ready for this meeting. And it wasn't that deep. It's never going to be that deep. So, yeah.
Yeah, like it's not. I feel like that's what other people are hired for. Like I just have gotten to the place, if I'm the only person that keeps this ship running, that's a problem. And that's not a problem with me. That's a problem with the company not hiring enough staff. Over the last couple of weeks, I've just been very vocal and honest with my manager. Like, look, I ain't happy. I got one foot in and one foot out. So let's just make sure that everybody across the board knows what's going on, that y'all got one time to try to keep doing this fuck shit y'all doing. And I have a resignation letter already typed. I just got to switch the date in the job title. I'm going to send it to you.
Didn't we talk about this last week about standing on business and telling niggas they suck?
Standing on business. I'm standing on business with Tim's on. Like, no more. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with it. And I'm just like, y'all gonna have to hire some adequate staff. These are my demands. Meet them, or the best employee that y'all have is out of the fucking door. And I will not look back. I won't be giving y'all a courtesy of 30 days notice. When I tell you I will ship this laptop back to FedEx, I'm out of here. You will never see me again. That's just what it's going to be, because I just don't have the energy for it. So we gonna see what they do. But the ball is in their court,
get with it or get lost.
It is. The ball is in their court. Y'all not finna stress me out. I got mad gray hair. I can't do that. I want to be gray, but not right now. Like when I'm like 80, I want to be like icy gray.
Not sure you crossfit.
I do, like, because my gray hair is like silver. You know how like some people's gray hair turn out like that funky greenish color?
That's why you texted us the other day and said that you Beyonce.
Yes, but like my gray hair is like silver, straight from the root to the tip, straight silver. I'm like, oh, all of this hair.
I have like 4 strands. I love it.
I have like 15, but
I don't know why you're so eager.
No, I don't want to
be open.
Oh, that's a whole different conversation. I feel like the older I get, it's like the older I get, I'm like, oh, fuck them 20s. That shit wasn't nothing. 30? This shit right here. You wouldn't know nothing about that young buck.
But this girl, she posted today about like her mom was a young mom. And she was like, I just seen my mother in survival mode when I was younger. And then when she turned 30, it was up. And now she in her 60s and she living her best life. And when I tell you her mom don't look a day over like 35, you know how like, when we were younger, we would always hear the old women saying like 30 weird, like I don't look 40. And it's like, now looking back, like y'all looked exactly like what y'all were supposed to look like. Like I really, people be like, oh yeah, this is you. Like, no baby, that's what you look like. I hope to look like that. I don't want to be telling people, oh, I still look 20 at 50. Like, no, baby, this is 50. This is what 50 looks like. And 50 eats. Like, I'm trying to be on Bad Girl Riri time when I'm older.
Listen, she's not older.
She's not older.
Yes,
like
lingerie.
On TikTok.
Yes, Bad Girl Riri. Yes, the lady, the older lady.
Wearing thongs with the whole in the
she has a whole lingerie line. I low-key want to buy something. Support the girl.
Because I want to, like, and not just the sexual side of her. I'm sorry, these Haribo gummies, they slap. But not just
it don't slap that hard.
I love her. That's my favorite snack. I'm okay. Sidetracked. I not so much the sexual part of Bad Girl Riri, like 50% though. But I want to be free. Like I just want to be like, fuck y'all. this me and my man. This is how we live our life. We still going on date nights. And besides, outside of her being married, she is just so comfortable in herself, in her femininity, and sexuality, like in all things. She just free to be her. She be outside her moo. She be responding to them comments, like snapping back. And I want to feel that level of freedom at her big age. She got big grown kids and she got grandkids.
Her kids are older than us.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
shit.
my goal. Yeah,
No, like when I say she big grown, she big grown. Like you talking about Silver Fox, that's Bad Girl Riri for real. And I really love her. Like lingerie, this is probably completely off task, but I just love the idea of like looking like that bitch all the time. Even though I don't, I aspire to be there one day.
It's okay. The cornrows be there. They be cute.
The cornrows definitely be giving.
Listen, the way y'all gonna get just a little like Skims bra and some shorts and biker shorts. Like when I be home, I don't want to put a shirt on. I just be like, I hate wearing clothes in general, so I'm like, nah. Here's this little shit I bought at Target and some shorts. This is my house attire. Like it'd be nothing better than coming home and undressing. I'd be like, oh, thank God.
Yeah,
remember that?
But I'm not gonna lie.
Put a blouse on. You were like, no, why I gotta put a shirt on? Like you have to be on camera. Put a blouse.
Yeah,
on.
What I put a blouse on
like
for?
It was like an interview. You had to interview somebody or something.
Oh yes.
Oh,
them
people got a T-shirt.
Something.
Them people got a T-shirt. They got a white T-shirt. I don't listen. I told y'all, I'm halfway out the door. You're getting a white T-shirt. Even when I interview people, like I usually look professional. Like I don't do no makeup no more. Like I'll put some earrings on, put my little Target white shirt on. It looks fine. I wear it to work. And I just let them people talk. I have seen people come in.
It's not a crop top, but it's 2 inches away from being a crop top. The short sleeve one.
No, this is a whole shirt. I wear this shirt to work. So no, I cover my whole stomach at work. But when I interview people, I don't. You will be surprised the way people show up on camera. I've had people show up on camera with their shirt unbuttoned, like you could see their taco meat hanging out, and it's like, baby, do you want to be hired? Like, are you applying for Chippendales or like a job? What's happening here?
Seduce you with taco meat on a Wednesday.
They could never. Like my interview notes would be.
You already know.
Maybe 8.5 by 11 every single time. Every single time. But anyway,
it went over your head.
It went.
Yeah. What does 8.5 by 11?
It's the size of paper. And what color is paper? 8.5 by 11. Okay.
Hello.
Y'all, everybody's so creative. So creative.
But
listen, he has a way with words. The metaphors just come through.
You know?
Just like was talking about the other day, how he would have Meg Thee Stallion stretched out like quarter past three. And
that was hilarious.
Oh,
man, Shannon Sharp is fine as a motherfucker.
No, he's sexualizing her. That's like sexually harassing her.
Please,
like no, it's not. Like there's a fine line, and y'all are really dragging it. But then I was like, damn, I kind of like that stretching. I started stretching my arms, like, okay, I like that.
Ooh,
I will be adding that to Michelle's dictionary.
Michelle, you would let Shannon Sharp stretch you?
Oh, baby, I'm a Shannon Sharpie. Okay?
I'm a Sharpie.
I'm a Shannon Sharpie. That man is fine.
Listen, I love who that is.
He is fine. And he dark.
Shannon Sharpie is crazy.
Dre, you don't think Shannon Sharp is falling?
Yeah, but I didn't mean like when she said a Sharpie. Like, is that his fan base? The Sharpie?
It's the one. It's the one that
the Shannon Sharpies. Okay.
Me and 2 people, Kirsten and Keandra, we made that up. Shannon Sharpies. So I have to give them their credit. But I'm definitely a Shannon permanent.
Not the permanent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The king size?
Real bad. The double-sided with the fine point?
With the very fine point, okay?
Okay.
The very fine.
Okay, no, seriously. So it's the end of the year. So every time Apple has these like little recaps of the end of the year, I'd be like, okay, let's see what I actually listened to this year. So I want to hear what was on y'all recaps for this year.
I'm
Sarah, you
ashamed.
go first. Let me
I'm
let me
ashamed.
hear it. Give me your top two artists and the top two songs.
I'm ashamed. First of all, let me preface this by saying, bitch, I'm a mother. Okay?
Okay. I'm glad that we're all.
And I do what works for me. And what happens to work for me and mine is Super Simple Songs. And that was the top artist, okay?
Thank you. Exactly.
Super Simple was the top artist. And number 2 was Coi Leray, which is also one of my child's favorite artists. I don't know. I mean,
What
I
is she
like
listening to before?
Playlist, something. I got bops, all that stuff. I don't know. The new album, Celine likes it. She likes it. It's very animated. She be dancing and all that stuff. I guess she was tired of Renaissance. I'm sorry, but she was tired of it. She listened to it from birth to now, so she wanted something new. So Super Simple Songs and Coi Leray, those are my top 2 artists. And the top 2 songs is Elmo Slide and Elmo Song.
Elmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
Michelle,
I said
what was on yours?
I'm embarrassed. My top 2 artists. The number 1 is Drake. Number 2, of course, is Beyonce. I know, right? I was shocked too. I said Drake.
Drake? Seriously? What?
Who's that?
Drake being my number 1 is different, but sometimes, I think that he got caught in the crossfire because there are times that I still listen to a lot of his old music, but I also get in my car some days and I be upset and I be like, I need to listen to some Future. And I listen to their album together. So I think he just got like jammed up in the mix somewhere.
So he's really not supposed to be there.
I don't think so. I think Beyonce definitely supposed to be at the top. But my top 2 songs is We're Going on a Bear Hunt by the Kaboomers. I'm a Mother First. And then number 2 is My Happy Song by my Super Simple Song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really bad. Yeah. But that's thanks to my number 3 playlist, which is Me as Essentials. So
okay. Well, since I'm the only adult in the room,
clearly.
Well, my top 2 artists. Yeah, and I'm not getting in the car listening to that. She got about like 2 songs, baby. Please, this is my time. This is my vehicle. You don't pay no bills.
Listen, we be in the car, in the house, in the bathtub. It don't matter. Put it on, please.
Exactly.
Yeah, truly. Mine were Beyonce and Drake, and then SZA is a close like third. Like her and Drake was like neck and neck, like maybe minutes apart. So I'm gonna say that Drake and SZA had a tie. Yes. Mm-hmm. And then my top song was Snooze. Second one was Heated. I mean, come on. Yes, like I feel like. Listen, I feel like Drake makes it on the list every single year because the way I Still Play Nothing Was the Same. Like that shit came out yesterday. I have to have it. I listen to it at least once a month, all the way through. Yeah. So he always sneaks his little beige ass on my list every single time. You can't not have it. And then also like him in 21, I be replay.
That's probably how he. That and Rich Baby Daddy. I'm not gonna lie, I've been drilling that song to the damn ground lately. Because Shake That Ass for Drake and then Shake That Ass for me, that's my shit. Like
we're manifesting. We're gonna find you a rich new one.
Oh, I'm the rich baby mama. So I don't even
oh, okay, excuse me.
That's gonna be the next episode. I'm making a remix to Rich Baby
You know what? I feel like I should just add the rest of mine in there because I feel like Super Simple and Coi, no shade to her, them not really my top. Them Celine's top. She needs her own phone. But of course, y'all know Chris Brown was in mine. And then Summer Walker. And then Offset. Those are the other ones.
Oh. Well, mine is real.
Dang, you play Offset. I mean, I still love the album, but I feel like you played that a lot in a short amount of time for it to have made the top list. He was on mine, but it was like number...
The first album too. I still listen to his first album, Father of Four. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Offset was like number like 11 on my whole list.
I'm not going to tell y'all who was number 10 for me because no blasphemy.
Yeah, no, just don't say nothing.
I already know, and
Because he came on
let's just gonna skip that.
I have a
Yeah.
house music playlist, and I played it last night while I was driving home. And Uncle Che, Actory Faye came on. I said, God damn, I got to change this song. I said, how'd you get there? In my defense, I didn't make the playlist, but I said, God damn it.
Listen,
And, you know,
gonna
I
sneak
started
up on
thinking
you.
the beat, and I was like, what's this? Oh, fuck. Nasty nigga. It hurt me because I hate that for her. I'm like, I can't support you as a freaky frog. Okay, you a nasty nigga.
Listen.
The
And then
nastiest of niggas.
Eddie Day, he dropped a really good album because that song with him and Tiana Taylor, like, it really pierced my soul. And now I have conflicting feelings about him too. I mean, not really conflicting. It's not really. It's not
nothing to conflict, but sometimes you gotta separate. Never mind. Let me shut up.
We're not going there. Let's not go there. I don't want to go there. You should never went there. Is that the words?
No, and that's how you know you're not a fan. Goodbye. Anyway, moving along.
Next, like, you ought to be stoned for that. What?
That was hard.
Not today.
That was kind of.
Because why would you mess up Christopher Maurice Brown? Why would you do that?
Born May 5th.
I'm not Muslim. I'm Pyro. So
she's a joke. I'm calling the authorities on you.
You know who deserves their things? And I just thought about this. I don't know what triggered it, but y'all know that words triggered the song in my head. Sherry Dennis.
That's so random.
It was a really good song.
It was.
It was a moment in time.
So before we get into our topic of the day, I just want to do a quick beverage check with everybody. So, what y'all drinking today?
I do have a little bit of coffee. There may or may not be a shot of Bailey's in it.
Very on brand, Sierra.
Yeah. Listen, it's holiday season. Season. Like,
I'm preparing for my weekend by hydrating.
I had Chipotle for lunch, so you know, what's Chipotle without a Blackberry Izzy? That's what I got today. Like, I had other plans, but you know, lunch one. So
Izzy always going pop
every and you can't Chipotle without an Izzy.
Exactly. In the Blackberry
or
one,
Sprite
slap.
I don't know about the Sprite. I feel like an Izzy because now my palate already knows that we had Chipotle.
That these two go. It's like when cigarette smokers gotta have a Pepsi. It's like it go together, like
or a coffee.
I like Pepsi, but no.
I know mad cigarette smokers that don't necessarily drink coffee, so they have their Pepsi and their cigarette.
Yeah, it's a little caffeine 1-2 knockout.
Yeah, well, there's no caffeine in Pepsi.
Huh? Sierra, you used to drink Pepsi?
My mama.
She didn't catch that. It's okay.
I did. Cool.
All right. So today's topic. Are you guys ready? Give me a thigh roll.
These things deep.
I call it, is that your friend? Like, but hear me out. I just want to get y'all's take on friendship as adults from a couple different perspectives. Okay. So, like, is that your friend? How do you decipher, or how do you look at friendships now as an adult versus how you did when you were a teenager? I'm not even gonna talk about kids because, you know, kids swear that everybody and their mama is their best friend. But I feel like you really have your core group of friends, like as a teenager, and then if you went to college, you have another set, and then how that transitions into adulthood. So
this is very
Michelle, you look like you in thought.
Yeah, this is very on time for me.
Ooh, okay, so come on, give it to me.
Okay, so I feel like I'm going through this period in life where it's like I want a reset button. Like I kind of want new friends, but not sisters. You get what I'm saying? Because you have your
Mm-hmm.
friends that you can like go to brunch with, hang out with, shoot the shit with. It's cool, but it's not too intimate. You don't know too much about my life, and we just cool. Like it's a good key. That's what I'm looking for, especially in my area. You get what I'm saying? All of the people that I would typically hang out with is way too much to hang out with them. Like it's at least an hour in a long time commitment. Like I can't just pick up the phone like, hey girl, let's go to the mall. Hey girl, let's go get coffee. Hey girl, let's go do this. Like all of my friends are stupid far. So I want more of those types of friends. You get what I mean? But as far as like sisters, I have my core sisters and I don't really feel like I have any space for any new ones. So there's that. And of course, you have your old faithfuls, like your childhood friends who, like, you may not be super close with, but you're still close with. And I feel like I'm good with that. I've always been pretty good at like placing people in boxes for myself, which I need to place them.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that's gotten me into trouble because people may feel like they're closer to me than I am to them. You get what I'm saying? So, like, that has always put me in a little tizzy. But now I feel like I feel like a lot of things. That's why I always say I feel like because I've been feelings. I think I'm ready to cut people off though, and I've never felt that way for real. Normally, I just put you on the back burner and just don't pay you no mind. But I think I'm in this space in life where it's like I don't even want to think about where we stand. So the people who I feel like once held certain spots, I'm ready to just kind of cut the string and be like, chuck the deuces up, you know?
But why? Like, why?
Because in my older years, I've become so much of an overthinker. And I feel like with my friendships, I don't want to always be walking on eggshells and thinking about, am I offending this person? Am I comfortable enough to like actually speak how I want to speak in front of them, have conversations I want to have in front of them? And it's just like, I don't want to walk on eggshells in front of people or with people I'm supposed to be friends with. Like, I'm over it. And on top of that, I've learned that a lot of people like to be friends with me because of the optics. Let's call a spade a spade. And I'm over it.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that's
hold that
fair.
thought about wanting to like cut people off because I have like a deeper question on that, but I just want to hear like Michelle's take on like
Okay.
friendship and in overall.
Mhm. Well, also, I like the part that you said about optics because we talked about a little bit of this last week. But people are so superficial, and I don't like having superficial relationships. If I start to feel like that's what it is, like I feel like I withdraw because I think the Leo in me and maybe a little bit of that rising sign, like I really think that it requires me to have like deep, passionate relationships. And I just don't have time for like surface level, like you just want to like look cute and link. Like not so much what you're saying, see, but we talked about this before. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
not here to just be, oh, I'm hanging with Michelle and we about to go do this and this and this and this. Like, can I call you in the middle of the night? Like, or do you trust me with your secrets? Like I like friendships, not even secrets, but like do you feel like you can lean on me? And I don't think that I have space for any relationships that um don't require anything deeper from me. Like my very best friend, like in the whole wide world, our friendship started when we were 5. And our parents separated us. Like we went to different schools here and there, and we have best friends from different phases in our life. Like we went to college, and we developed friendships with different people. And I think that it works for us, and that's why I don't really understand like why people be like, oh, this person can't have another best friend, or how is that your best friend? Because we have this mutual agreement that like we started becoming friends when we were young, and we are more like sisters at this point. And you have other people that hold places in your heart, and it's not even something to talk about. Like I just don't relate to them people. When people talk about stuff like that, I don't relate because we don't be having conversations like that. And like my friends that I met in college, like y'all are in that friend group of people that I met in college, and I just can't see myself without y'all. Like y'all are the people who see me grow from girlhood to womanhood, and so I hold my friendships like really close to my heart. I don't think I have the space for surface level, superficial connections. I just don't want that near me. And I think especially because I'm a mom, I think becoming a mom has made me feel like I'm healing the girl in me in a way. And in doing that, I feel like I need to be more protective of my energy. Like the energy I bring home, the energy I carry around. And I only want the good stuff around me. Like, and not meaning we gotta always be happy, but like I only want genuine people around me. So I don't forgot what the question was about. What was the question?
You answered it. You
Okay,
answered
good.
it.
Then my through I love my friends that I have now. I do also know how Sierra feel. Like I'm now finally in the phase where like if our morals on the line, if you doing fuck shit, like you gotta go. And I think honestly, I gotta give you your thanks, Teray. Like you have helped me to slowly but surely become that person where I'm okay when people walk out the door because some shit just gotta fall off. Like I gotta get my ends trimmed. Gotta take a shit once a day, once twice a day. Like some shit just gotta leave. You gotta remove some shit.
And one thing about them trees, them leaves gonna fall.
And every fall, them leaves come off that tree. Per. So
Yes. Listen. Yeah, like I kind of echo y'all sentiments. Like y'all know I'm very much a kind of like guarded person. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily closed off. I'm observant. Like I see how people move, I see how they operate,
Mm-hmm.
and then I make a decision if I want to allow you in my space from there. Because I've been in situations where I've really been fucked over by people that I consider my friends. And that's not even like in childhood, that's in like adulthood. So it really definitely kind of made me look at people a certain kind of way, like, wow, bitches is really weird.
Very.
And I know what I can handle. I know myself that I just know the certain shit don't work for me. It don't work for me. So I'm like, why waste my time? Try to do that. I feel like I would say like the most like change in adulthood that I've noticed about like friendships that I didn't really notice it was until I became a mom. And like, I mean, y'all know I have I had my kid first. So there was a long stretch of time where I felt like I didn't have anybody that could relate to me and what I was going through and where I was at that point in my life. Like there were just so many different aspects going on. And I just felt like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have nobody to really be like, okay, let me unload this on you. Because nobody understood. And it's nobody's fault. You just didn't understand. Like some things when
Mm-hmm.
you're not a mom, just like you have people who have like careers versus somebody who just have a job.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't understand the career struggle. Like, they don't really understand that. So you can't have that conversation with them.
yeah.
Same thing as like if you're a new mom and none of your friends have kids, y'all can't have the same kind of conversations because they can't relate. Once they become mothers, then they'll be like, oh, I see what she was talking about 5 years
Mm-hmm.
ago. It's like, okay, it makes sense now. But I feel like that was the first time in adulthood that I was like, damn, I got to kind of reevaluate friendships and how like being vocal, like what I need in the
Mm-hmm.
friendship. And that's the kind of first time I ever realized that friends have needs. And
Yeah.
you have to, if you really have that like deep connection, your friendship got to evolve with how your regular life is evolving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of just changed my view on friendship. From that perspective, is like, okay, now is really the time to really build those. I don't know. I feel like it kind of puts friendships to the test.
Yeah.
Like, okay, are we really just surface level friends? Like we could go out, we could shake ass in the club, but if I really need something or I'm going through something that may not be the typical things people think you talk to your friends about, like relationships and things like that, does that translate now in adulthood? Can we really support each other in these new aspects and avenues of our life? And I've just found that some people cannot. And those people that cannot have to go. Like we
Mm-hmm.
could still be cool, but I wouldn't consider you a friend.
And
You
And
know what I'm
then
saying?
I think that like, I now hearing you say that, I kind of feel like it's not fair to say that because I don't have a surface level relation. I mean, I don't have a deep rooted relationship with somebody that I can't call them friend, like, or I can't like hang out with them. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying because I've done that evaluation in my life, I feel like, why take somebody on like that, down this pathway of all that I have going on. Like, why do that if this is just where we are? And let's be honest, we not in the club shaking our ass all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
really need, that kind of connection. But I also understand what you mean, Sierra. Like, yeah, sometimes it don't be that. Like, sometimes you need friends. Like, I just want to
Mm-hmm.
let my hair down. But I also think about the other side. Like, what if sometimes they need you to be that for them, and all you in your head, they just the, oh, we about to go shoot the shit friends.
Well,
So
okay, let me elaborate. I feel like for some reason, I'm a people person. Like, people are drawn to me. Like, when I meet someone, I can be cool with them, but for whatever reason, they just spill their guts to me. And next thing you know, I'm like engulfed in their lives and I don't even know how it happened, sort of thing. And I feel like for me, I'm just not that way. I'm not really a sharer. I don't open up much. Like, I don't talk to people about my feelings unless you really like one of my girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've always had an issue with that because people feel away. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do that. But I feel like on the flip side, I've been such a low maintenance friend, meaning I don't require much. I don't need to talk to you much. When I see you with same love, it's all this. But I feel like I've allowed people to like use that, like, oh yeah, Sierra doesn't care. I don't need to check in on her. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. She's good. I've allowed people to use me being a low maintenance friend to kind of like abuse the relationship. So like you could call me when you need something and I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. But if I call you, oh girl, it's all every excuse in the book. You don't
mm,
stand on your word because I'm a low maintenance friend, and oh, Sierra has other friends. Sierra has her mom. Sierra has her husband. Sierra has this, has that, and I'm like, I'm done being a low maintenance friend. You get what I'm saying? And
mm-hmm,
I feel like now that yes, I'm a new mom, but I'm ready to kind of like release myself a little bit. The first like year, I was like, okay, I want to be home with my child a little bit more. I'm not going to be out as much. Like, I see you guys, but we don't live in the same state. So it's not like every weekend I have to be like, oh, hey guys, like, I can't do this, I can't do that because I have my kid. It's not like that. But now that I'm ready to be outside more, in an adult way, I don't have anybody to be outside with. You get what I'm saying? And I've
Mm-hmm.
learned that like the social life, I need to have my peace in my social life outside of my husband because that's my bestie for real, for real. Like we can go do any and everything together, but I feel like I don't want that to be my only friend in my city.
mm-hmm,
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's important, like communicating what your needs are, and as you're making these different transitions, like it's important for you to be able to communicate that, like the same way like you communicate things to your partner or in relationships. Sometimes I feel like you got to treat friendships the exact same way. If you would
For
put
sure.
if you put, thought and effort into your relationship with your man or girl, whatever, floats your boat, but it's like you pour effort into that. It'd be like the same, I feel like, Twitter conversation that pops up. Like people will cut off their friends, but will stay with a cheating ass nigga forever. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, I feel like a lot of times, especially as women, we don't really give our friends grace.
mm-hmm.
Like people
Mm-hmm.
fuck up, people fall short. Now, if it's a consistent pattern, like you could just never get it together, then cool. That's the time to be like, look, I'm good off you. I know what I need. I've done the evaluation within myself. I can't have this one-sided friendship.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't work. So I feel like friendships, you gotta work at them. Like especially like long lasting, long term friendships. Like I don't think people have relationships, at least like I can't talk about having friends older than anything because y'all the longest friendships I feel like I've had. Yeah, like adult friendships. Like 10 years. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
2 kids
Yeah.
of friends too.
Listen, like from meeting, like from being friends at 19 to being in your 30s, it's like, okay, we've gone through different phases of life, and being able to communicate those needs. Like, even though we don't talk all the time, like, I feel like me and Sarah used to live together. So it's like, we was all, even when we didn't live together, we was always together. Always together. Like, but even like, okay, once I moved, we can't be together all the time. So it's just like, you got to kind of, one, be able to live and learn to like stand alone and really like see, okay, how does this friendship maintain now that we're not next to each other anymore?
And also, I feel like sometimes you have to check yourself too, because for me, after Tori had her baby, right? Well, when she first moved to Georgia, it was like, I was a little upset because I'm like, she really leaving? She going to Georgia? Like, this is crazy. Like, she leaving. I was emotional. I was crying, everything. But it was like, okay, get out your bag. This is not your life. This is hers. And then I'm like, okay, she's good. She's living her life. She's having a good time, whatever. She's in her career. The girl is thriving. She has her baby. And I'm like, I'm so happy. She's having a baby, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't until like, I think at like 2 weeks after Harper was born, we went down and I was just like, are you okay? And I never asked her that, like, since she moved. I never said, hey, are you okay? And I feel like as a friend, your friends aren't always going to come out and say, I'm not okay. So for me, I'm a very much like, don't ask, don't tell type of friend. If you don't bring it up, I'm not going to ask you. And I had to check myself on that because it's like, you're low-key neglecting your friend because you don't want to seem nosy. But it's like, no, I'm finna get in your business.
But you
with
also,
boundaries.
You called me because at the time I was living down there, and Teray, I don't know if you know this, but I think I asked you straight up. I was like, do you think that you have postpartum depression? And it was because a couple of weeks before that, Sierra called me and she was like, listen, I have a friend going through it, so I need you to like go and check up on her. And to me, you had it, but that's always you. Like, you like, oh no, and I was like, all right, let me go. At the time, I didn't even know. Like, I'm like, all right, let me go hold the baby. Let me go ask her if she needs something, if she needs to eat, like, whatever. I think I watched Harper one night while y'all went out. Like, I didn't know what to do, but I knew Sierra made that call, and I knew that something was wrong, whether you were going to admit it or not. So, like, that's important. Like, I really do think that we have to start treating our relationships. People say like, oh, well, that's different. I lay next to my man every night. And it's like, yeah, when your man not there, you laying on the phone with your friend. So treat those relationships equally. Like, you have to nurture those relationships. And I think for me, like, I think about a friendship that ended, and it ended over something stupid. Well, I don't think it's stupid, but I think that it was definitely worth the conversation. And like, I ended a relationship because I felt like the person was messy, and they was being messy with my business. And I know that it was like, it was supposed to be like they were in me, but it got too messy. And I was just in a point in my life where I was like, I don't need no mess. Like, everybody cut off. And I have a older cousin who is 100% like that. She be like, the first time to mess, I'm out. Like, it's like a fight or flight response. And I used to wonder like why she was like that, but like, really, at some point in your life, you really do have to. Certain people gotta go. Like, if it don't fit what you got going on in your life, they gotta go. So
for sure.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, like I said, like, I've been through things where it wasn't like it was really something I chose to have to cut people off. It was just like, oh no, you crossed the line. We could never come back from this. Like, when I cut people off, we don't speak. I don't think that you exist anymore. I don't know you. I never knew you. You're gone. You're in this little box on a shelf, never to come down again. Like, so when I
Very
really cut you off,
for Trey.
yes, it's very like clipped. Don't come back. And that's just but that's how I am just about everybody, because I feel like when I deal with people as a friend, like, I really be a friend. Like, I put, effort into it. So when I don't get that back, or I just kind of see shit for what it is, and I see like, oh, you really a op, girl, you gotta go. Period.
I think we do friendship because we had a whole Zoom call one year to do friendship meetings. So I think we do great.
That was my fault.
I feel like we do great.
Again.
Yeah, never do that shit again. Never, ever again. But I feel like even from that situation, like there was a point in time like I wasn't feeling Michelle, not feeling her, and I'm like,
I was
listen,
depressed.
that rope, I'm about to cut it off, and she gonna be out of here. But I kind of realized that, and just like even talking to Sierra, even talking to my husband, I'm just like, look, I'm gonna talk to the people that I trust the most. I'm gonna go with what y'all say, but here's where I am with this,
Mm-hmm.
And
here's where I'm ready to take it. And they was like, no, like you should calm down, like, you know, have the conversation. So it's just like once me and Michelle actually were able to discuss it, like we've been fine since. Like I feel like we had that conversation one day in 2020, and I feel like I've talked to you every day since that day. Like,
unfortunately,
I feel like we went a year and we really didn't speak.
But like I said, I was pregnant and I was being erratic about a lot of things. I was emotional. It was just so many things.
I know, but me, I'm just like, okay, what's the problem?
Love me.
Like, no, I blocked you. That was, I'm like, oh baby, she gotta go. Like, blocked. You're still blocked on Facebook. I don't know how to unblock you. You're still blocked on.
I was just on your profile because I was like, what should be up?
Did I unblock you? Because let me tell you,
you don't even use Facebook.
No, in 2019, she was blocked, and she probably just got unblocked this year. I didn't know how.
And I said unblock me so I could tag you.
I didn't know how to unblock her, so
yeah, Michelle and them damn mom Facebook groups. That's what I'm like. Y'all would never see me in those Facebook group streets. I'm sorry.
Some racial chat rooms.
Nah.
Michelle, please
leave that to Doja Cat.
No, seriously, I don't know. I feel like I really value friendship, but also I'm learning to just make way for we just casual.
Mm-hmm.
We just casual. Like if you want to go out, call me. We could go out, but I don't know if I feel like I don't feel a need. Not that I'm necessarily closed off to having any kind of close relationships. I just, when I look at my friend group and look at the people that I really consider like friends, family, sisters, I don't feel like, damn, there's an empty space.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to Nada. She filled the last spot. And like I feel like when we became friends, like I was missing that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just like, okay, once her and I, you know, we got close, it was like, oh, you're the piece that's missing.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, when we went to Vegas and I met her, I was like, I get it. Like, I love that for you. Well, I love it for me too, because she's my friend now too, like by association. But like, she's a good time. But like, I can see that like y'all are similar in a lot of ways, and it's just like, I love it. I love that.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah. See, sure. Now, if other people could get on board with the like, oh, you can have outside friends and we can all get along, it would be such harmony in girl world.
Listen,
but again,
don't like have friends, say it, Sierra.
Fuck you.
Yes, like bitches be weird. Like I can't explain it, but they really be fucking weird. And I'd be like, girl, get the hell away from
me.
Yeah. It's I don't know.
He's waiting just for another friend.
What did Lauren London say? You can't possess people. You need to experience them.
Yes.
Free the girls.
I don't really like how you right there, but yes, it was a word. And I think people be trying to possess people in relationships, in courtships, whatever you want to call it, in friendships, and it's like you don't own anybody. Like that's why y'all can't get past a certain point, because you just so obsessed with owning and like being their everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel bad for those people who don't have good friends, like who don't have quality friendships. Like I really feel bad for them, because having great friends, it's a time. Like it's good over here. Like
a lot of people who don't have friends, or like they can't keep friends, I think I think that the world is lonely, and that there are people out. We always people on social media like talk about how they're lonely, and that's a whole nother thing. We can talk about how the world is just rough right now, right? But then there's people who can't keep a friend because they can't be a friend. Like my mom
Right.
used to say all the time, and now I really get it. Like a lot of people can't keep people around them because you're a horrible fucking person, and there are
Yeah.
horns to it. Like, but
Yeah,
like
like I
me deep inside and see like, okay, why aren't people wanting to be around me? Why aren't people wanting to spend time with me? Or like, what what about me? Because sometimes it be us. Like I know that
Mm-hmm.
point in my life, I was loving my friends from a place of need. Like I just need to have these people around. Spend some time with yourself. You find out a lot of shit like that you need to go talk to the lady about. And now I feel like I'm in a position to be a better friend. Like I can give more because I'm not in a deficit. Like I can fill somebody else's cup because I'm being filled in my relationships as well.
exactly. Yeah. I feel like it's the same thing. Like once you evaluate yourself, what your goals, what your needs are at that point in time, once you fill those things up and it's like, okay, I'm good, I'm satisfied, you can in turn give that to everybody else.
Yeah.
And it won't feel like, oh, I'm giving and giving and giving and giving and people are just taking. And then I feel depleted. It has to be like a scale. Like it's gotta balance, itself out. And that's how you're able to have long-term friendships. Like I'm trying to be friends with y'all when I'm like 80. Like,
Not
damn.
old.
Remember we went to that Juicy J concert way back when, like 40 years ago? We went there.
Mm-hmm.
So just
We
We
did.
did. We did. Mm-hmm.
I seen a post on Facebook and it said you will be I'm sorry. I love me a Facebook post.
You
But
do. It's very disturbing.
you'll be disgusted by things that you used to love when you were broken. And this is why we hear about people always talking about like they falling out or they don't want to be friends. They just like want that friendship to like slide away because they made this friendship when they were the worst version of themselves. Like, or they weren't the best version of themselves. So they were just accepting shit, like literal shit in their life. And it's a hard reality, but like, I think that we could all say that we were accepting some shit in our lives and it just don't fit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't fit no more. Gotta tear the band-aid off sometimes.
Listen, I wholeheartedly, y'all know I get that. I am just in a space right now. Like I said, I'm good, but I feel like I'm giving people a different side of me because y'all know how I can be. I can be very just like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, no, I really do have like mad personality. I'm mad fun. So I be trying to like consciously, one, I go into situations, I know I get overstimulated very fast. And I have a very, very, very low tolerance for bullshit. So if my social battery ain't where it need to be, I don't want to go because you're not going to get to experience the best parts of me. So sometimes I be like, nah, I don't want to go. And I'm sure like some people look at it like, oh, like where's Trey? Why is she not here? Like sometimes I just don't have the energy. And rather than come into a situation and have an attitude, because I really don't want to be there and I don't have a poker face, so you're gonna know I'm annoyed.
For sure.
I just choose to stay home. When the social battery is charged up, once I take the Tessie off the charger, baby, I'm ready to go. Like I'm ready to be out till 7 a.m. and cracking jokes all fucking day. So I'm really trying to make a conscious effort to let people who don't really know me like that to experience the best parts. And then that's how we gonna go. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm just trying to have a vibe.
Speaking of
Okay.
experiencing Teray, I was creeping on your Instagram. I don't know why. I just be doing that sometimes.
You're such a weirdo.
Very weird. Why does your bio say these chickens is ash and I'm lotion?
I seen that one day and I was like,
Like
That
what?
shit- Mariah Carey said that. And
I know, but like, why did that resonate with you so bad?
because it just be so fitting. Like, again, bitches be weird. And bitches be hating.
Unhinged. You've always been unhinged. Before you found out who Melrose Fox was, I was like, why was that her ex?
No, that was a key. People don't know that. Please.
What? Why we
That's
gotta
why you can't let
that
Michelle know
up?
nothing. She don't know the appropriate time to say shit. Like,
Girl, I
Oh
was a
my
baby.
Oh
Why
my
would
God. Like that was back when I used to argue with people on Twitter. Like that's when I used to be on Twitter. And
listen, I
now
didn't
I'm
scrub
not.
Twitter
Like
my whole existence. I'm a whole new person. Don't try to Google me nothing. It's gone.
search me out? And you can search keywords. When I become famous, y'all ain't gonna be nothing controversial, okay?
You
Or
ain't taking me to hell with you.
But yes, it says that because Mariah said it and I was like, damn, Mimi, I feel that. These chickens
You
is
are a Mimi
ash.
lover.
And I'm lotion. Like I'm like thick Eucerin lotion. Like I'm good for your skin. I'm not Jergens, bitch.
Ooh.
Like,
Okay.
So
she
Thick
said
and
no.
long lasting. I like
hello.
that.
Yeah, that's all I have for the topic of the day. Just friendships. I wish good friendships on everybody. Like 2024, get y'all friendships up. Okay? I want to see some of y'all with some long-term friends. Like I want to see you make it 365 days with the same friend. Because a lot of y'all be just, I be like, damn, are they getting these friends on Hinge? Like, where are these bitches coming from?
They getting them from Bumble. No offense.
Too much, okay? Some of us.
You can find friends on Bumble.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bumble has a friend section.
I
Yeah.
defend
Do I
the
need to
girl.
sign up?
Yes.
I'm
'cause
afraid.
I'm gonna sign up. Oh, I'm about to sign up.
Not you was just trying to
I
shit.
mean,
It's not just for
if you
relationships.
want to do it.
I mean, I just didn't know. Why would I be on there?
Yes, guys, if you're looking for friends, download Hinge. That's probably as far as you're gonna get because I've been on the app on and off for 2 years and I found nothing but a headache.
That
If you want
wasn't hard to
I
find.
found some excellent entertainment on Michelle's Hinge. Like
to
top tier entertainment.
on Hinge, Teresa's been on my Hinge looking for love for me, and she's not found any. I haven't had any luck, so that tells you as much about dating apps. But I've heard people who've gone on friend dates from dating apps, so that might be more of the move if you are looking for friends.
Well, maybe I'm gonna sign the fuck up and get some of them. Cause I like to go to brunch, and I got mad clothes, and so I just want to get dressed. I just want to get dressed. So
I'll be there this weekend. Don't worry.
And I have outfits. I am prepared. But no, I got ideas of outfits, and hopefully they look cute when I put it on my body. Cause
that'd be the
that's
worst.
a whole nother thing. Like I really be in my closet punching air. I'm like, this looks so ugly. Like I'll be hot. Like I don't even want to go no more because now I'm mad at my outfit. But yeah, so listener letters. We want y'all to talk to us. And a listener letter doesn't have to be that you just need like advice. If you do, we are here to help. But if you have like thoughts on anything that we've said, want to elaborate on or tag in on the conversation, please write us something in our email box. You want us to talk about a certain topic, write us in our email box. Like, come on. Like, let's get it. Our email is controversyandchaos@gmail.com. It's going to be on the screen. So, yes, please write us listener letters. Okay? Okay.
And make sure you subscribe, you like, and leave us a review because at the end of the day, this is a community. And how else do you build a community if you don't engage? Hello?
Yes, but leave us a good review, 5 stars. Okay?
Because we a 5-star chick, get a 5-star chick. You know what 5-star.
Tiffany, I need to go to Tiffany's. Fendi, yo, my slip.
Cookies always slippery. I don't need help. I pay the bills on time. And I be yelling, what a 5 little mama, you a 3-star. I ain't sleeping when I say I'm in my dream car. Oh, did I stutter? How about you go hyphen Barbie?
I'm hot. I think it's time to put a rice.
All right. That was our musical selection from Sierra and Michelle. Okay. Thanks for joining us, guys. Again, this is episode 2 of Controversy and Chaos. And we'll see y'all in episode 3. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, somebody screenshot.
Who's screenshotting?
I'll do it eventually.
Sierra, just take the clip.
Bye.